Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processional.
Well, please be seated. Before we begin the formal ceremony, may I remind you just to please silence your cell phones in respect of your neighbors. We have several great speakers today, so we encourage you to listen and enjoy their words of wisdom. Welcome to the Fall 2022 Commencement Ceremony. Graduates, this is your day. I am Chris Botti, the Associate Dean for External Relations here in the Johnson School, and also Assistant Vice President here at the University in Development and Alumni Relations. On behalf of the Alumni Relations team, I want to give a big welcome to joining you all and welcoming you all to the Comet alumni family. I will salute you all again at the end of the ceremony, but right now it is my honor to introduce to you all Dr. Stephanie G. Adams, Dean of the Johnson School. Hopefully you've had a chance to meet Dean Adams in person, but if not, she is an incredible leader who has been working nonstop to further the mission of the Johnson School. Dean Adams is the 5th Dean of the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science at the University of Texas at Dallas, where she holds the Lars Magnus Erickson Chair. She also serves as the past president of the American Society for Engineering Education. Dean Adams is also a leader in advancing inclusion for all in the fields of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or STEM. She has worked with a number of colleges, universities, government agencies, and nonprofit organizations on topics related to graduate education, mentoring, faculty development, and diversifying STEM. She has served on the board of directors for several STEM organizations, including the National Society of Black Engineers, Women in Engineering Proactive Network, and the National GEM Consortium. We know her well for her words of wisdom, so I look forward to hearing what she has to share with us today. With that, please join me in welcoming Dr. Stephanie G. Adams.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you, Chris. Thank you for making time to be here today. For those of you watching online across the world, we thank you for making the effort to watch our ceremony in real time. The Johnson School is currently home to more than 9,200 students, and today we celebrate the 930 graduates this semester. We have 531 students who've earned bachelor's degrees, 311 students earned master's degrees, and 88 students have earned their doctoral degrees. Graduates, I began the academic year thinking about the many obstacles you've overcome. Several of you were required to complete a good portion of your degree programs in a virtual format during the COVID-19 pandemic. You've reached out to others and have helped everyone keep going through in this process. I'm particularly grateful to our faculty and staff who made abrupt transitions and sacrifices in ensuring that all of you had a successful experience. I've coined this year the Year of Gratitude in the Johnson School. We know that gratitude has a real effect on our brains, that we have better relationships and have better health and can better overcome adversity, all when we stop to just say thank you. In a poem by Pulitzer Prize-winning poet Mary Oliver, she gives advice that I think sums up how to approach life from a place of gratitude. Instructions for living a life: pay attention, be astonished, and tell about it. So let's start with pay attention. I'll be the first to admit, with a busy schedule, it can be difficult to notice the details. Whether it's back-to-back exams or a series of interviews before you land a job, you may find yourself just going through the motions. But if we stop to pay attention, we create more opportunities for gratitude. Do you remember taking in a sunny day or noticing the person who cleaned the bathroom or served you coffee in the student union? Do you remember telling the teaching assistant who made time for you or the professor who showed you grace when you had a family emergency? Take time to breathe and take it all in. At my own undergraduate graduation, I paid attention, and I still recall the speaker's central theme some 33 years later. Then Congressman Adolphus Towns told us, "There will be times when the elevator is broken and we've got to take the stairs." It's advice that has served me well throughout my career. Be astonished. Sometimes when we are as privileged as we are, we forget what a unique environment we find ourselves in. Listen to the conversations outside on the mall or look around at the families gathered today. Some have traveled thousands of miles away across entire oceans in order to learn here at UT Dallas. Some have already won a hard battle to be the first in their families to graduate from college. You have a unique opportunity to meet people who have had very different experiences and grew up in very different cultures. When we work together to build something new, we should approach it from a place of wonder. How incredible is it that we can create systems with artificial intelligence, or that the natural world still has lessons all around us that we're just beginning to understand and emulate as we're creating new biomedical devices. As you begin your careers, even as your attention might shift to paying the rent and landing a job, let it sink in that you have had the privilege to build and solve problems for a living. And lastly, tell about it. When we approach life from a place of deep gratitude, we need to share it with others. You may be moving on to begin your career and you're ready for a fresh start. Hashtag UT done, right? Say thank you. We live in a time of cancel culture and short attention spans. But even if it is time for you to move on and grow in a new direction, you can still live in a place of gratitude. When you have your moments, tell your friends and family how thankful you are. None of us would be here today without the support of significant people in our lives, which reminds me of a quote from Sir Isaac Newton, the famous scientist who once said, "If I have seen further, it's by standing on the shoulders of giants." So remind yourself about the many blessings you have, and on days when everything is going great, and also on days when it's not going so great. In conclusion, I'd like to share one last quote with you from renowned poet Maya Angelou. "The ship of my life may or may not be sailing on calm and admirable seas. The challenging days of my existence may or may not be bright and promising. Stormy or sunny days, I maintain an attitude of gratitude. If I insist on being pessimistic, there's always tomorrow. Today, I am blessed." I now have the privilege of introducing colleagues that are also participating in today's ceremony. I ask them to stand and remain standing, and I ask you, the audience, to please hold your applause until all introductions are complete. First, Dr. Porus Balsara, Vice Dean. Dr. Amy Walker, Associate Undergraduate Dean. Mr. Chris Boddy, Associate Dean for External Relations. Dr. John Hanson, Associate Dean for Research. Dr. Ravi Prakash, Speaker of the Academic Senate. Dr. Shalini Prasad, Department Head of Bioengineering. Dr. Stuart Kogan, Associate Department Head of Bioengineering. Dr. David Schmidtke, also Associate Department Head of Bioengineering. Dr. Ovidio Diascu, Department Head of Computer Science. Dr. Kamal Sarak, Associate Department Head of Computer Science. Dr. Jorge Cobb, Associate Department Head of Computer Science. Dr. Dinesh Bhatia and Dr. Rashonda Henderson have the pleasure of serving as interim co-department heads of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Dr. Arya Nasarantini, Associate Department Head of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Dr. Joshua Summers, Department Head of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Arif Malik, Associate Department Head of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Dong Kyun, Associate Department Head also of Mechanical Engineering. And all other faculty participating from the departments, please now stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to have Dr. Amy Walker, our Associate Dean, come forward to introduce today's student speaker.
Our speaker today comes to us from Houston, Texas, and is a former educator and musician with a bachelor's degree in music from the University of Houston. She is graduating today with a degree in electrical engineering with a concentration in electronic devices. As a National Science Foundation undergraduate researcher and Patty Henry Pinch Scholar with the UTD Center for Robust Speech Systems Lab under Dr. John Hanson, she has published work at Interspeech, Acoustical Society of America, and the American Society for Engineering Education conferences. where she received the award for the best undergraduate paper. Sarah is currently the recipient of the Qualcomm REU Award and is an undergraduate researcher at UT Dallas's Micro/Nano Devices and Systems Lab, studying under Dr. J.B. Lee. She has held officer positions with the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers and the Society of Women Engineers. She is currently the Vice President of the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers at UTD and part of IEEE's Communications Society Committee on Diversity. Sarah is passionate about diversity, equity, and inclusion in education and using engineering to support community and connection. After graduation, she plans to work at Boeing as a propulsion engineer. Please welcome your classmate, Sarah Tao.
Fellow Comets, faculty, friends, and family, we heartfully welcome and sincerely thank you. Thank you for your support, patience, and love. I'm honored to be here today and truly grateful for the opportunity to speak. My name is Sarah Tao, and today I am a post-baccalaureate electrical engineering graduate. What does that mean? To some, it may mean I didn't get college right the first time, but to me, it has meant that my journey to get here today has been full of sacrifice, growth, and self-discovery. As a first-generation college student and Latina, engineering was not a path I saw as meant for me. I began as a musician, then a teacher, and today will leave you as an engineer. While music was the guiding light that led me out of poverty and abuse, it was through teaching that I found my way to engineering. My students reignited my love for learning and inspired me to follow my dreams. At UTD, the faculty's teaching and my classmates' support and encouragement has guided me through. So today, I thank my students for getting me to UTD's doorstep, our teachers and classmates for getting me to this podium, and my friends and family for supporting who I have been and who I am becoming. Choosing the STEM route has not been easy. It has meant living in self-doubt. Are my grades good enough? Are my essays interesting enough? Is my resume technical enough? It's required grit and perseverance. What did that professor mean? When was that due date? Will the class curve save me? And who could forget the regular reminders of a lack of representation, a constant screech of existing against the grain of conventional belonging? Do I really fit in? Can I overcome this anxiety? Should I trust my instincts? The recurring question, if I am not from here, and if I am not of this, how can it ever truly be for me? There is a saying in Spanish that expresses this struggle of feeling out of place. Ni de aquí, ni de allá. Not from here, not from there. For those who resonate with my experience, I urge you to be brave, to choose resilience. Let's be brave in our vulnerability, using it to know ourselves so well that we are willing to take the risk to go after what we know in our gut is meant for us. Knowing that however much it seems that we don't belong, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't, and it doesn't mean that we can't. Being brave means saying no to what is comfortable, to what has always been done, looking back and saying, maybe there's a better way. As we go through life, our dreams may change. As you get to know yourself better, you may realize that the blueprint you've been following wasn't made for someone like you, and you may need to create your own. If you come to discover this, be gentle and compassionate with yourself. And as you move forward to follow your new dreams, make time to understand the dreams of others. As hardworking, committed students, we have obsessively focused on our studies. The isolation of COVID made obsessing all too easy. Attending class virtually, in pajamas, struggling to reach a deadline, and praying that the professor wouldn't make us turn our cameras on. But as we step through this fog, let's set aside our code that won't compile, our ENA, statics, or calculus homework, and look up and look around. We cannot create a better future for a world we are unfamiliar with. We cannot celebrate our differences through innovative and purposeful design if we lose sight of the people who will use it. It is our responsibility, just as much as it is to be technically proficient, to seek what is unknown to us. We may be uncomfortable. We will have to step outside of our comfort zone. We can begin today by simply introducing ourselves to the person next to us. Take the power of the education we've earned and in your wake leave a trail of enriched lives, measuring success not only in dollar amount, but in positive development of your community. When we silo ourselves, we weaken the tethers that hold our society together and that connect us. Enthusiastically dive into the unfamiliar, recognizing that we are all works in progress, and use your power to empower someone else. Today we are graduates, and tomorrow we will be alumni. What kind of workplace do we want to build, and what kind of future do we want? Let's begin by making engineering and computer science more equitable and inclusive through our actions. I invite you to join me in this commitment. Although I cannot single-handedly change the workplace, I can take every opportunity, including this one, to tell anyone who feels like they don't, that they can belong, that you do belong. You can belong, to encourage, to do my best to change the environment around me. You can belong with me, and we can belong together. We can make new places and find belonging in friendship, support, honesty, and encouragement. Somos de aquí y de allá. We are from here and from there. Whether your ambition is to start a family, chase a promotion, disrupt an industry, or all of the above, I leave you with this. Remember that our words matter, our actions matter, and our legacy does not have to be large to be powerful. We can leave behind a legacy of thoughtfulness and careful consideration of the impact of our actions on others, and through compassionate creation, we can change the world. Congratulations and the best of luck, class of 2022. I now invite back to the podium Dr. Amy Walker.
That was truly wonderful, Sarah, so thank you. And yes, you do really belong here. Today's commencement ceremony is the highlight of the academic calendar. We gather to recognize and celebrate your dedication, hard work, and the glorious achievement of earning your degrees. I would also like to recognize the tremendous contributions, commitment, and sacrifices of the parents, families, and friends that help make this day a reality. Students succeed not only because of their own efforts, but also because of the support they receive from families and friends. So, to our graduates and their families, congratulations, good luck, good success, and best wishes for your very bright futures. I would like to offer a special recognition of those students who graduated with honors. If you graduated with Service Honors, Latin Honors, Collegium 5, or are a member of Phi, Kappa Phi, Tau Beta Phi, or the CS Squared program, please stand as you are able. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Please be seated. It is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Will all the candidates who are to receive the bachelor's degree please rise if able and remain standing? That's all of you. Dean Adams, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated. I turn the podium back to Dean Adams for the formal recognition of degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Walker. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a point of personal privilege, and I'm just going to turn to Sarah, and I'm going to say to you, Sarah, what an insightful speech you gave. I am often asked, why don't we have big fancy people come and speak to our students? This is why we don't need big fancy people, because we have very talented students like Sarah who can deliver a message better than anybody else could come and say to our students. So Sarah, where are your parents? Parents, Sarah's family, you did really good. You did really good. We're very proud of Sarah. So now, by the virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas system, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereunto, all the fancy Latin words, and I offer my most sincere, heartfelt congratulations. It is my privilege to congratulate and formally recognize each of you in the graduating class of 2022 for the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science. I now invite all graduates to cross the stage. Audience, please listen carefully for your graduate's name as they cross the stage by degree, because they may not be listed in alphabetical order. And we invite you to celebrate today because it is a joyous occasion.
Graduates receiving a baccalaureate degree, please come forward as your name is called. Now presenting your student speaker. Sarah Ann Tao.
Now presenting graduates from the Department of Computer Science.
So-Hyun Ban. Abdul Rahman Sharif Ahmed. Nitya Thiru. Tinsy Elsa John.
Pranay Sai Bapana.
Frankie Flores. Bryce Timothy Duncan. Blake Christopher Higgins. Kevin Alexis Vigil. Eric Bennett. Joseph Willoughby Hassel. Caleb Ryan Berry. Suruj Janakiraman. Samid Ahmed Bhatti. Moiz Ahmed Qureshi. Alan Abraham. Vinit Goyal. Aditi Vishal. Giselle Ibarra. Zachary Tanner Bates. Michael Thomas George. Aaron W. Hill, Saketh Kumar Jasti, Divya Manaswani Golapalli, Ernesto Franco,
Manuel Antonio Andrade.
Lance Joseph Dugars, William Tyler Gilbert Eccles, Adaremi Adedeji Adedoyin, Akil Adara, Ryan Christopher Tabby Rao Damaranan, Owais Asif Ali, Sunny Guan, Ruben Sam Thomas, Bryant Hua Long Ho, William Travis Gillette, Aditya Subramanya Bardwaj, Luis Edward Fernandez, Benjamin Serta, Ryan Thomas Brockington, Shri Kushi Saray, Nithya Shri Korizapati, Jeshna Gupta, Luke Randall Harris, Mohammed Saif Ali, Minna Akhil, Rajmeet Singh Juneja, Ryan James Radloff, Tejas Boguram Vasudev, Christopher Learn Fawn, Tony Avila, Salman Ahmed Afzal, John Habib, Rafe Salim Ahmed, Jackson Taylor Cowdrey, Noble Howard Lewis Bakken, Zain Khalid Ishaq, Ahmad Syed, Sung Woo Han, Yan Chan Gong, Ulysses Guerrero, Michael P. Stinnett. Tisbet Jasmine Alexis Anaya. Evelyn Dang Ka. Brandon Chad Taylor. Leonardo Dueñas Gomez. Kezia Wilson Abraham. Athira Mary Dominic. Jithan Gemlin Lucas. Kenneth Denny Parambin. Matthew Vu Huang. Camilo Alvarez. Brianna Brown. Cloyd Sura Anakin. Ruben Israel Velasquez. Ryan Min Lee. Reshma Mavala. Miriam Shaheed. Jaime Cardoso. Gregory James Batten. Jay Prakash Chalangi.
Musa Jabber.
Surya Agarwal. Jeffrey Thomas Byland. Abimbola Alexander Omoyala. Dax Collison. Imran Ibrahim Atani.
Farha Tamid.
Ruchit Hasmukbhai Patel. Bao Tin Nguyen. Cloyce Richard Stetson. Hitesh K. Sa. Sungbin Cho. Gagan Bhatt. Autran Abdi. Shane Devon Nair. Srailik Lay. Edalberto Fernando Carrizales Cavazos. Sunil Alam. Michelle Akosia Frempoma Badu. Kailash Subramanian. Sabul Shrestha. Sahith Yash Matam.
Cynthia Luna Sanchez.
Kim Mai Lei. Luxin Wong. Taylor Fawangyan Vu. Mark Austin Sandifer. Joshua Charles Ritz.
Ixin Sun.
Jerry Tang. Dylan Lee Kaputska. Cindy Hegyung Wee. Alwasi Mahmood. Sriniti Kaushik. James Charles Sheehan. Christina M. Kepik. Nina Menon. Hamna bint Mustafa. Hannah Catalan Valenia. Muskan Vedseria. Mit H. Patel. Jugal Vinabai Patel. Vedang Jawalant Patel. Anil Kumar Lingala. Dwi Kwong Vu. Himamsu Reddy Siraseni. Nan Khan Vong. Carlos Alexander Moran Morales. Edgar Martinez Martinez. Pedro Alberto Lopez. Umar Koser. Oscar Andres Resendiz. Angel Leong Nazareno. Jingxi Li. Chin Dang Li. Vivian Phan Nguyen. Saiga Riley Midaw. Joseph Nguyen. Jacob William Stevie. Casameno Mbula. Carter James Webb. Tri Nguyen. Jeff Mun Lan Ung. Assad Kazani. Nick Hill Panday Pant. Gustavo Oviedo. Joshua Cranston Stuntsner. Jordan Vincent Mascaro. Nicholas Raymond Susier. Justin Dale Wells. Michael Robert McLean. Thomas Christopher Rogers. Samuel Richard Owens. Fernando Soto. Muhammad Al-Kalam Muhibullah. Dakota James Souls. Jorge Michel Massa Paz. Dallas Thomas Overton. Srivitsan Srirangam. Nishant Lam. Sri Vishnu Yarabarla. Tim Liu. Corey D. Pacala. Nathaniel Edward Papialek. Rahib Rahim Lagari.
Daiki Angelo Moncion.
Hayden Christopher Labrie. Dhruva Mambapur. Rory Malcolm McDermott. Christopher Jordan Shatley. Kevin Sebastian Suarez Scott.
Madison Kate Stovall.
Nathan Kilbride. Jyotishka Sen. Tin Duke Lee. Eduardo Mazuera. Matthew Sete-Vu. Brandon Lee Filichak. Angelica Jolito Avork. Nok Van An Nguyen. Ashley Joe Trout. Paul Kiahi Lupaichu. Jacob Ryan Yanchak. Sasi Kiran Tamala. Naranjan Ravichandran. Ryan T. Mills.
Jose Heriberto Lungo Acosta.
Manish Kanagala. Jessica Trong. Michael Dylan Petrie. Don Kwok Tai. Ryan Keisuke Waller. Pramod Singh Vavaik. Leandro E. Vargas Gordillo. Brian Van Wyn. Ayman Mehdi Kazmi. Kendall David Wiggins. Hunter Cedric Lee. Jason Scott Keith. Anton Imre Roque Horvath. Brendan Michael Healy. Rosie D. Wong. Hui Tan Zhang. B.J. DeHall. Zachary Michael Allen. Samuel Odianazin Ozizua. Ricky Tran. Nicholas Chance McGee. Trang T. Ming Nguyen. Catherine Lee Kingsley. Nasif Mahmood. Gentry Lee Jenkins. Ethan Matthew Arnold. Kevin Jonathan Galdamez. Arham Jamal Shadiki. Brighton Daniel O'Neill. Norma Jean Montejano. Krithika Kanan. Rabha Khatun. Jose Gregorio Kalina Salas. John Patrick Filippi. Michael Bennett Sobieski. Anthony Moises Martinez. Wakil Mukaram Muzayan. Sage Elise Wright. Joseph Daniel Garver. Richard John Reyes Gachalian. Joshua A. Olowoyi. Thais Chloe Campanac Clement. Aaron Darby Smith. Ivan Santiago Maximchuk. Aurelio Romo. Sharar Rahman Siddiqui. Amer Akhtar Din. Kevin K. Liang. James Tien Ho. Joshua Trong Nguyen. Shavishwa Gore.
Now presenting graduates from the Department of Biomedical Engineering.
Lemi Zubair Mohammed. Hannah Lauren Olander. Milka Debeba Tai. Teresa Tokdong Tai. Daniel Ray Lawrence. Simran Kaur Nanda. Yasmin Ali. Connor Jameson Gillette. Bisrat Yosef Asefa. Riley D-Ray Bennett. Oreolua Olufawunmito Adugoke. Caitlin Noel Manning. Michelle Lynn Williams. Asausa J. Osoje. Eli Lauren Baumbach. Manav Vinay Patel.
Now presenting graduates from the Department of Mechanical Engineering.
Evan Charles Albright. Michaela Breon Hinson. Pedro Ruiz. Fernando Andres Arguello. Aryan Alikbarian. Armea Usama Sorial. Hamza Mumtaz. Danyal Ali Mekri. Austin Crockett Norwine. Andrew Walter Lombardi. Colby Lee Brubaker. Daniel James Wood. Reese Spree Keller. Jung Hyun Jang. Liana M. Al-Natur. Carlos Mikhail Paklabar. Kushi Ashish Shah. Hirsch Aditya Singh. Kang Truong Vo. David Nicholas Picasso. Arya Om Gautam. Ricardo Berumen. Charles Lee Sale. Kelvin Hua. Jaron Thomas Kreska. Matteo Villani. Raquel Diamantina Raguzin. Tanner J. Kogel.
Michael Zachariah Evans. Chris Campbell.
Rohan Shrivasta. Sarah Christine Turner. Antonio Cadena. Rohan Selvaraj. Joel George Johnson. Robert Lee Reinhardt. Michael V. Lingad. Hirak Jayesh Kumar Patel. Jingwen Zhang. Hamza B. Han. Anthony Matthew Gutierrez. Alice Minty Duong. Brandon Manlapaz Musni. Jose Luis Molina. Asaya Khan. Nicholas Ryan Bernard Walker. Orion Kincaid Drymond. Bobby Lee Collins. Juan Pablo Moreno. Michelle Charlene Grove Underwood. Frank Anthony Pereira. Arturo Candelaria. Rotimi Aikwe Amarvi. Robo Razine Mahari. James Siga Osoro. Luan Kai Kong Nguyen. Himensu Pathak. J. Nayan Patel. Scott Gregory Grinnell. Mohammed Shoaib Musa. Mohammed Always Mirza. Gabriel Emanuel Sepulveda Davila. Jordan Edward Pacheco. Yair Orr. Anthony Michael Rodriguez. Tan Min Huang. Jonathan Samuel Gonzalez. Izosa Joshua Emuyo. Arsalan Ahmed Habib.
Ian Sarfraz.
Barbode Ramatapur. Aldine Radansik. Syed Samid Kadri.
Now presenting graduates from the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering.
Amy Anthu Duong. Srividya Sitharam. Anusha Jain. Geetika VVLS Vedula. Jordan Nathaniel Smalley. Omar Resendiz. Kareem Rahim Ramani. Isa Nael Abu Hasna. Giancarlo Salvania Maranca. Nathaniel Ngita Makuria. Yara Al-Shami.
Jin Young Wang.
Pierre R. Luca. Juan Antonio Cantu. Miguel Angel Briceño Mendez. Oria Patrick Ate. Muhammad Atif Khan. Hugh Min Win. Somkena-Chukwu Chisameja Chukwuma. Amin Mustafa Kidwai. Nolan Ryan Davenport. Kenneth Franklin Hartman. Nguyen Kuang Dui Bui. Joseph Walter Willoughby. Brittany Andrea Hernandez. Melina Nicole Stevens. Samuel Justice Kitlitz. Christopher Isaac Campanini. Meda Shri Janata. Lobat Artelin. Chad Alexander Nelson. Alexander Main Tran. Ansh Mishra.
Ryan Charles Foley.
Caleb Nick Getty. Misael Ramos. Miguel A. Cota. Okemute Samuel Aganbi. Lionel Villalpando Garcia. Mary Grace Daria Adelig. Santiago Ponciano Valdez. Lorena Fuentes. Juan Luis Sanchez. Nicholas Matthew Wagner. Su Ka Win. Mohammed Majed Al-Ken. Luz Ma Guadalupe Cabrera Medina. Saiga Ayala Fatena. Justin Edward Lancaster. James Randell Reagan. Mohammed Ahmed Abu Shihade. Randy Chantara Sok. Zakia Islam. Melissa Avila. Tay A. Key. Long Wong Nguyen. Michael Bishoy Mikhail. Talha Hussein Syed. David Wenwei Wong. Chukwurubem Ifeanyichukwu Okonma. This concludes the presentation of degrees.
Congratulations, one and all. I would like to thank the university staff who have planned and executed the commencement ceremonies today and express my appreciation to my faculty colleagues and other administrators who gave of their time to participate in today's ceremony. And now, Comets. We have one last assignment for you. Are you ready? You know we couldn't let you go without one last assignment. If you don't get this one right, we will revoke your certificate of graduation. How's that one? Right, parents? Okay, no. So, would you please stand as able? All the students. So, your last assignment, and one of you has already failed because you left it up here on the stage. So if you're missing your tassel, you can see us on the way out. But would you please move your tassel from your right side to your left side? And for those of you who have class rings, if you can still hear me, for those of you who have class rings, I now invite you to turn them so that they face away from you and point outward toward your future, symbolically pointing you to your place in the larger world of UT Dallas alumni. And now, all of you except the person who lost their tassel can please be seated. No, just kidding. Everybody can please be seated. Let me be the first to offer my warmest congratulations to you and my very best wishes for a prosperous and joyful future. In addition to earning the degrees conferred upon you today, you have earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You may now call yourselves alumni of the University of Texas at Dallas. In fact, And I know for a fact that we have some alumni with us today. Could I please ask all UT Dallas graduates in the Activity Center to join our new alumni and stand to be recognized? If you're a UT Dallas alum, please stand. Welcome back. This day marks a wonderful milestone not only in your lives, but also in the life of the university. I wish you all the best as you go into your new lives as graduates of the University of Texas at Dallas. Enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends, and please return to see us soon. We will now hear a few final words from Chris Body, who started our ceremony.
Great. Well, thank you, Dean Adams, and I love the energy. Let's give these graduates one more round of applause. Well, a huge congratulations to you all. We've had an amazing time thus far, and I know y'all are ready to go celebrate even more with your friends and family. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you, Dean Adams, for reminding us to always be grateful, a true life lesson. You know, as a comment myself, I'm grateful for the many people who have contributed to building the university that you see here today. You all have made a major investment in your lives, in your education, and the best is yet to come. Thank you specifically to the parents and to everyone who has worked tirelessly to help take the Johnson School to the next level. For some of you, this may be the last time you all visit campus as a student, but we know that the larger Comet alumni family will continue to provide a home and a professional resource for you all for many years to come. Your relationship with the university has only just begun, and if you think about it, you all will be a Comet for the rest of your lives. And so we encourage you to stay involved with us. Come back to campus, find ways to support future Comets, the younger Comets, as you progress in your career. You know, the education that I received at UT Dallas was incredibly helpful in advancing my own career. And as I look back and reflect, it's incredible because I can honestly say that I would not be standing here on this stage with you all here today if it wasn't for the education that I received at UT Dallas. And so I believe you all will also see over the years how your choice to attend UT Dallas will continue to add value to your careers and to your lives for many, many years to come. So we also believe that the Johnson School education is a passport to the world. So we have gifted you all with this passport cover, and we encourage you to use it as you all travel the world and on your professional and personal adventures. Pay close attention, be astonished, as Dean Adams said, tell about your experiences when you make a gift and support your alma mater. Go forth and shine, Comets. Congratulations to you all again, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
All righty, and so now I ask you to please rise as able one last time and join us for the singing of the UT Dallas alma mater, led by the UT Dallas Chamber Singers.
Rising
remain standing. Will the audience please be seated? In a moment, the administration and faculty will recess through the rear doors of the auditorium, after which our graduates will also recess. Graduates, please pay attention to the staff from the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science as they ask you to recess one row at a time. Once the graduates have left, friends and family may leave from the doors where you entered, exit out the building, and turn right. You may join your graduates at the Davidson Gundy Alumni Center.